Euro Slats is the leader in concrete slats production for the swine industry in Russia. It is a European-Russian company operating in Lipetsk region, 500 kilometers south from Moscow, since 2005. The factory is located in Gryazi, 35 kilometers from Lipetsk. It covers 45,000 square meters, 10,000 square meters of which are production facilities. The remaining 35,000 square meters is a storage area that allows to stow about 100,000 square meters of final products. Production technology. Concrete elements are precast and armored. Unmolding is immediate. State-of-the-art equipment was installed in 2013. Production lines are automated to a very large extent. Concrete mixer comes from Wiggert, Germany, and production lines from Humarbo, Netherlands. Euro Slats has a maximum production capacity of 240 tons of concrete per day, or 2,000 square meters per day. References. Since 2005, Euro Slats has sold more than 1,500,000 square meters to more than 150 clients all over Russia, from Kaliningrad to Irkutsk, from Murmansk to Adygea, and also in Ukraine, Belarus, and Kazakhstan. 8 among 10 top Russia's producers bought their slats at ES, either directly or via their general contractor. Miratorg, Cherkizova, Agrobelegoria, Rosagra, Kapitania, Komos Group, Ostankina, and also Agra Eka, Apika Kursk, Pulkeva, Virdazerna Produkt, Kalina, Apikandon, Kromagra, Ukarapt, and many others. Our products are strictly manufactured according to our specification and certified according to Russian standards and European norms. Raw materials and concrete preparation. Thin reinforcing steel arrives to the factory in coils and the thick one in big bars. The cutting of the reinforcing steel gets done with the help of special machines according to the dimension types needed for the production directly on the factory. Metal bits are placed on the matrix and are welded at our welding stations. Thus, all metal grids are uniform. Cement grade is no less than M500. Sand arrives from the Lipetsk quarry. The size of granules varies from 0.3 to 3.5 millimeters. It is exactly the type of sand that allows to achieve the best concrete setting due to its granules form. It is filtered through a vibrating sleeve to expel clay and stone inclusions. The fraction of the gravel we use is 5 to 20 millimeters. We add all kinds of additives into recipes to give concrete its final characteristics. Hydrophobic additive to force out moisture and to prevent penetration of the manure into the concrete. Drying accelerator, antifreeze to produce in wintertime. Dosage of ingredients is made by weight for better precision and fully computerized. Humidity is electronically controlled by sensors. Concrete recipes are constantly adjusted according to external temperature, humidity, and type of elements produced. When ready, concrete is poured into tanks which are positioned above the production lines. Production cycle. Molds are cleaned and greased. Metal rebars and grids are positioned on holders for a perfect positioning. Concrete is poured on molds. Tank's movement allows a uniform distribution of the concrete. Vibrating process starts. Roll goes over the mold for the first time to remove an excess of the concrete. Then we start troweling using wooden lumps. The final smoothing treatment of the surface is done manually with the help of a special tool called a hand float. This is the only operation where manual treatment gives better results than automatic processing. Mold is covered with a pallet and flipped over automatically. Unmolding is immediate. Operators carefully check if rebars are not forgotten and start concrete plastering. Fresh slats are then automatically stacked for pre-drying on pallets, and the mold comes back to its initial position. New cycle begins. Final products. After a one-day pre-drying phase in stacks, slats are unloaded for a final polishing. On the surface, by their perimeter, and each groove is grinded with a drill so that animal hooves do not get harmed. Geometry and planarity are thoroughly checked. Slats are packed into the stacks of 8 pieces. Protecting pads are positioned between slats. The stacks of slats are tightened with a polypropylene strip. Then slats are marked with a date and are shifted for a total traceability. Forklift brings slats to external storage area for final drying, which takes 4 weeks. Transport. When slats are ready for transportation, forklift brings stacks to the truck. Trucks must be equipped with wooden bars. Forklift places each stack on wooden bars. Protection buffers are positioned between stacks to prevent slats touching and any potential splits during the transportation. The stacks are tightly fixed and the truck can leave the factory. Product quality. All concrete slats have inverted U shape. They are lighter and it's easier to mount them than rectangular shaped ones. Special groove profile allows better disposal of animal dejections. 10 cm height of slats ensures maximum resistance. Reinforced metal rebar strengthens slat resistance. Diameter 12 mm up to 2 meter slats. Diameter 14 mm for 2.5 meter slats. Diameter 16 mm for 3 meter slats. Concrete is no less than M250. Geometry is thoroughly checked with a measuring tape. Height allowance 0 - 5 mm. Length allowance 0 - 10 mm. Width allowance ±5 mm. Groove width allowance ±2 mm. Planarity is checked with a ruler and a caliper. Prior to shipment, all slats are checked for the last time with a magnet to make sure metal rebars and grids have not been forgotten. Not a single slat leaves our premises without individual check. If, despite all care, a defective item is found at reception time by the client, it will be immediately replaced for free in the next shipment. 2 years warranty on all items. Loading tests are regularly conducted. Here is a 2-meter slat, which is positioned on beams. At that stage, deflection is 0. We put 2 wooden lumps on the slat in such a manner that it divides the slat's length into 3 equal parts. Then loads are progressively stacked on wooden lumps. One load represents a stack of 8 slats with a total weight of approximately 1 ton. Deflection is measured after each load. As you can see, 2-meter slats hold a 2.9-ton load with a deflection of only 20 millimeters, which is more than enough to carry the weight of a pig. Product range. A wide range of slats of 24 different types is produced on our factory, from 1 meter to 3 meters in length. 50 centimeters is the standard width, but we also produce 40 centimeters to close manure pits. Slot width varies for fattening, 18 millimeters, post-weaning, 14 millimeters, aisles in farrowing, 11 millimeters. Gestation slats are offered without or with galvanized fluted steel hatches positioned anywhere on the slat according to the client's request to facilitate cleaning up. Ecological slats comply with the latest Scandinavian animal wellness norms. 2 rows of grooves only, and plain slats without slots. Euro Slats produces concrete beams in 16 different sizes, from 1 meter to 3 meters, section 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. We produce penning system with footstall and fattening, either with full separation or open work separation. Last but not least, totally new and specific technology that is presented in a separate video. Euro Slats produces in Gryazi concrete wall panels, concrete, insulation, concrete, and wooden trusses. Our farm, Otrada Gen, was entirely built according to this technology. Widely used in North America and Europe, it saves at least 15% on barn construction costs. Euro Slats products mean quality. Euro Slats produces the best products in Russia. Our quality is always the same due to high level of automation, quantity, and flexibility. We can produce up to 2,000 square meters per day. Our 5 production lines give us enough flexibility to cope with the most planning constraints. Competitive price, optimized production, high level of automation reduces labor costs, direct sales from the factory, no commission for middlemen, payment terms, no prepayment to place an order, 100% payment after reception of goods at client site. Reliability. 1,500,000 square meters were produced since 2005. Customer satisfaction is our major reward. Euro Slats products are a guarantee of success of your project. Products from Euro